Hi, I'm Dempsey Woodley from Pseudocode. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate 3 ways that you can add filters to dynamic content widgets. Filter 1, an IQA query. The simplest way to filter content is within the IQA filters of the query you are using to list the results. In this simple example, the document path has a filter so that the results will only appear if they are in a specific folder. Filter 2, Related Content Filter. This filter begins with the creation of a general lookup table called CB_related content. Once you have created the general lookup table, the option to filter will become available on certain widgets. The code column needs to contain the name of the CB_content table field that you are wanting to filter. The description column needs to contain the label for the filter as you want it to appear in the widget. And the expansion column requires a path to a query that has a value list for the filter. Now let's look at the widget configuration. In this demonstration, I'm using the widget Content Preset 7. Clicking on Data Source, you can see there is an option to add a filter. The filters available correspond with the description field of the entries made in the CB_related content general lookup table. The filter options come from the value list pointed to in the general lookup table expansion field. This filter will limit results to content with a category of news. Filter 3, Dynamic Filter. For this demonstration, I'm going to create a filter of pottery stage for this pottery news page. It begins with a general lookup table that defines the code and description. Then an IQA value list is needed. The query has a source of CS general lookup tables. A filter on the table name is needed, in this case pottery stage. The query should display the code and the description. Make sure the security settings are set to share everyone and the available via REST API checkbox is checked. This gives Content Buddy and any public users permission to use this query. Next, a user-defined field needs to be created so that the relevant pottery stage can be selected in the web content pages. Go to Rise, Maintenance, User-Defined Fields, and click on Add New Field. This user-defined field will be named Pottery Stage. Content Buddy uses the sort order to define UD field numbers, so this data will be in the UD3 field in the CB_content table. Data type is string. The length needs to be long enough to hold any code. The label can be the same as the name. In the display control, we want a drop-down list. And finally, the values are defined by the value list query that has been created for this field. Now, all of the web content pages that appear in the results of this search need to be assigned a pottery stage. Open the page and go to the Properties tab. The user-defined field we've just created is now an option. Assign the correct pottery stage, then save and publish. All of the web content pages that could appear in this results search need to be assigned a pottery stage. When this is done, you will need to refresh the contents so that updates are reflected in the CB_content table. Now the filter can be applied in the widget. For this demonstration, I'm using Filtered Data Preset 6. Open the Filters area. The Show Pagination and Search toggle allows you to either show only the number of results you have set in the Results Per Page field, or show all of the results with pagination and a keyword search. I'm setting the Show Pagination and Search to Yes. The Enable Apply Filter button toggles between the results showing the moment the filter is selected or requiring a button to be clicked before the filters are applied. I'm setting the Enable Apply Filter button to No, which means the results will show the moment the filter is selected. I want to show the keyword search, so I'm selecting Yes to this option. The keyword search scope can be limited to the results on the single paginated page, or can search all results on all paginated pages. I'm setting the keyword search scope to all results. Click on Add Item. Enter the filter name and select the filter type. There are 3 filter types. I'm choosing the single select filter. You can learn more about the remaining filter types in the Creating Advanced Filters video. Now you can see all of the configuration options. The filter query is the value list that we created earlier. The filter label is the description column, and the filter matching column is the code column. The results matching column is UD3, the user-defined field we created earlier. Leave the default value field and the URL parameter name empty. You can learn more about these fields in the Creating Advanced Filters video. Save this filter. Click OK on the widget, save and publish the page. Now let's look at the filter on the web page. Each filter is listing the relevant pottery stage. And the keyword search will find any results that contain the keyword entered.